So the Ultimate Gauntlet 2 is here, and we're showing you the best ways to get this done. Now, to play 3 games, you're going to get 5 times 75. Win 1 is a 5 times 75. Win 2 is going to give you Tiki Taka Plus for max 83 overall and 0 playstyle pluses. So that's a really good one. Complete the perfect round is going to give you this DUF card as well as a evolution. 4 ratings reloaded. Winning 3 is going to give you a 5 times 78. Winning 5, so again, going back in, is going to give you Deep Line Playmaker Plus Plus. Again, max overall 83 rated. Winning 6 is going to give you 7 times 80. Playing 6 is going to give you 5 times 81. Playing 9, 5 times 81. Playing 12, 3 times 83. And then winning 9 is going to give you 7 times 82. And then winning the Gauntlet 3 times is going to give you 2 times 84. Now, you're probably going to yourself, I've got 4 days to get this done. How does it work? Well, you have 2 entries every single day, and it does refresh. If you missed the last Gauntlet where everybody had the Kudus card, how this works is your entire squad, including your bench, will be replaced into the next round. So this is the team for this team. Everybody on the bench will be replaced. Your reserves, these cards here, will not. So just keep that in mind. So you're going to want to make 3 teams. Now, we are going to go ahead and get into a game, but first of all, we're going to make 3 teams. So here's my first team, all running the same tactics. And as you can see, it's a Bundesliga team with the substitutes being random players as well as the Bundesliga. Then that leads us on to, this is the first team we're going in with. Then it leads on with the second team, which is like a La Liga / pre-order icon team. And you can see that the bench is very La Liga. And then that leaves us with our main team, which is the team that you saw at the very beginning. Apart from 1 or 2 changes, I need to take Conor Gallagher out. Need to make sure Vitinha isn't in there because he's used as a sub. And we are going to move Hanko over as well. So again, using these type of players to help us out. And we are going to go jump into the game with the Bundesliga team that we just showed you. So let's go jump into the game now. Now, the big difference between this Gauntlet and the first one we had, I'd imagine everybody's got much better teams now because of objective cards, SBCs that have been out, and much more. So let's go ahead and see what our opponent's team is. And you can see there, he's got a bronze in there. So he hasn't gone in with his strongest team at all. And that's kind of the advice to go with. Make sure your first team you go in with isn't your strongest, unless you have got absolutely no one and you're just trying to win 1 game. But you want to use your last team as your strongest team, essentially. So you can see here, our opponent's team isn't great. Let's just see how we get on. Now, essentially, it's all about, as you know, kickoffs are absolutely broken right now, and there's not really much you can do about it. So kickoff goals are just one of those annoying things you're going to have to defend. Now, the best way I recommend doing it is not offside trapping anymore. It is second man pressing and the third and fourth man pressing to stop the runs, just like we kind of did there, just to shut it down. Now, our opponent didn't really run much in terms of the box, but that's how you're going to do it. Doesn't guarantee you're going to stop it because, again, they are absolutely broken. But what it does guarantee is you will have a stronger chance, right? Counter-attacks as well. Making sure you select your DM and you're using RB or R1 to do that man press that we have there. And we are looking for that, essentially. Not dragging any players out. Well, very, very important, as you can imagine. And it says interception there, and we're going to play that ball in. It's a terrible pass. And again, not panicking. It's completely fine. I'm just going to go ahead and shut this down. It's a great touch through. It looks like he's probably going to score, and he has. So there we go. We're not going to keep clean sheets. We're not going to lose our heads. We're going to basically take it a game at a time. He wants to full celebrate. That's completely fine. Now, unfortunately for him, we obviously got kickoff again. So we're going to see if we can capitalize on that. And he's going to try to take us out because that's probably the best way to deal with kickoff, bringing your opponent down. In Harry Kane, finesse, and there we go. Again, the kickoffs are what they are. I hate them. Now we've got ourselves a kickoff ourselves. We're going to do an offside trap this time to push the team up a little bit. And we're going to drag someone over towards the ball, and we're just going to shut it down. So he goes into the midfield. That's completely fine. That's a great pass in. It's a shame we didn't intercept that with Chukwuemeka, but we get ourselves the mistake from him, and then we're going to go down the other end. And bang, there we go. Little ball in. Several options here. Harry Kane's through. Oh, it's a bad touch and an awful tackle. And I think that could be a red card. It's not going to be anything. We got ourselves a free kick. Now, free kicks are a little bit broken. You pretty much put the get your best free kick taker on the wall, believe it or not, on the ball. And then we are going to put it just on the shoulder of the player there. Just about there. And about 2.5 bars of power, more or less. And we're just going to hit it. And you can see that it's going to go in every single time, no matter what. So, again, another great goal there. And we got ourselves the lead. If anything else happens in this game, I'll show you, but we are going to go ahead and skip to the next game now. So we did get the rage quit, so let's go ahead and show you the second team and explain exactly how the Gauntlet works in case you didn't know. Now, as you can see, every single player, including my bench, has a red dot, which means we cannot use those players for the next round of the Gauntlet. So that means we need to go ahead and load up our second team or X amount of players. And you can see here, this is our second team. Now, don't be scared to use loans if you have them. I know people are going to be upset about that, but let's be honest, everyone's going to be doing it themselves. So you might as well join them. Let's go ahead and get into the second game and see what our opponent's team is saying with the second team that he has. So with every game, you will play against somebody in the exact same point as you. So if you're in the first round, it'll be against someone in the first round. Second round, someone against the second round. Third round, the final, against someone in the final. Now you can see here, it's a little bit of a stronger team. The keeper's not on full chem. And that's another massive tip I can give you. Well, the keeper is on full chem, sorry, I lied. But you want to have full chemistry. Centre-backs aren't on full chemistry. Full chemistry is going to give your players the maximum boost when it comes to chem styles and statistics. So you don't want to go in with a disadvantage unless you can help it. So again, he's got kick-off. That's completely fine. We're going to do the same thing. Second man press out. Switch to midfielder so he can't play the ball in. There's a great pass in. And we managed to get a tackle in. Like I say, that's going to be the hardest part of the gauntlet in general, is just stopping those kickoffs. Now we've got ourselves a good attack here. Great block. Get away with a bit of a rebound. A poor pass from CC there. Now we've got to be careful with the counter-attack. We get to the top of the screen. That's fine. Trying to beat anybody in midfield is offside, I believe it is. And again, not a problem. Just trying to work out what our opponent does. So what we've noticed already is he's trying to feed it out wide and going in. He's a little bit rash when it comes to tackling, which is completely fine as well. Get CC there, very unlucky to get the tackle over. We do manage to nearly win that as well. And you can see there, we're just trying to figure out what he does. Again, he's running byline like we've predicted, and he cuts in. That's what he seems to do every single time, so that's completely fine. Again, keeping an eye on what he's going to do now. He's probably going to cut in a second. There it is. Managed to shut that down, win the ball back. Just learning what our opponent does is very, very key. Of course, composure is huge as well. So we get ourselves a lovely little counter-attack. We're not going to get away from Sanchez there, though, apparently, so that's completely fine. And again, just figuring it out. We know what he's going to do down there. He's going to run byline. He's going to play the ball in. He's going to cut straight into the middle again. Little ball out. The exact same thing as we mentioned. Messi, cut in. And an easy shot to deal with. So again, we're already picking up his traits and what he likes to do. Counter-attack here is a terrible throw for me. And that's another lesson to be learnt there. Don't rush. Take your time. There's no rushing in this at all. There's no need to rush. He will make the mistakes when needed. And there we go. We waited for him to make the mistakes. We took our time and we got ourselves the lead. Now we got kickoff again. He's going to go down right-hand side and look to play it in the middle. So I've got to be somebody in the middle here to shut this down. Don't do that quick enough. And we get a tackle in at the end there. Again, composure is key, as we already mentioned. Dragging players out, as we already spoke about as well. Got ourselves a good counter-attack here. We're going to go out wide. Got Ruggeri here. Brought his keeper out there. Did not expect that. I was looking at the field to play it across. My mistake, but again, not to worry. We've had quite a few chances now. We already know what he's doing. He's going to go out wide again in a second. We're going to play the ball in earlier, make it easier for us. That's fine. Using our DMs again. Intercept that. Now we've got ourselves a counter-attack. Got to get rid of it quicker. There we go. A little 1-2. Easy ball in. Pepe. And we're very unlucky not to get a goal there. Thought he'd kick it with his left foot. Again, corners. We already know about that. We spoke about that briefly. Into CC. Again, taking it nice and slow if we need to. Into De Jong. Into our centre-back and get tackled. Very good tackle in the last ditch there. Again, he's going to play it out quickly. That's fine. He's going to go out wide. We already know that. There he goes. He's going to run down byline. Kind of force him a little bit there. Careful of the pass in. And we shut it down. Again, just using our composure. As I've just given the ball away. But using our composure there to stop all the attacks. And we get ourselves a throw-in. Should be another goal up. But again, not a problem. As long as we're getting the chances, goals will come. Go a little ball out. Send them one way, go the other. Do the same thing again. Oh, how we've not played that through, I don't know. Again, he's panicked and made a mistake. Not really anywhere to go, but he's dragged his centre-back out. That's completely fine. Looking for CC there. Good touch in. Move his keeper back, and then we finish it. And again, doing what I'm saying to you, taking our time, letting our opponents make the mistakes. Again, he's going out wide that we spoke about. He's going to take a touch and then turn the back in. Again, same pass system and pattern, and we win the ball easily. Stop that kickoff again. And now we get ourselves in a 2-on-1 situation. Another one there because he's dragging players out. We already spoke about that. We've got to go to the through ball at the top. It's a bad ball, though, from CC, unfortunately. Pepe just did let that roll in front, and then we had ourselves a 1-on-1 with the keeper. Again, going in and out. That's fine. It's going a bit in again. He's going to turn around in a second. Okay, this time he didn't. He's going to play the ball over the top. Nice little win there. And again, composure. Nothing to worry about. Play it in. Got multiple options here. We go out wide to Dolan. Back into De Jong. Little touch in. Again, loves to drag his players out. We spoke about it. Ball into CC, low driven, and it's blocked this time, unfortunately. And now this is where you've got to be careful, the counter-attack. Like, these are going to be ones where you're going to concede a lot. What I recommend you do is run back as fast as you can with the centre-back. Make sure you're not the DM and switching quickly. It's going to be the best way to get out of that situation. So we get ourselves in a good situation. They're going to play out wide to Dolan. Oh, it's actually De Jong, sorry. And use a left-stick dribble if we need to. Yes, we do. And there we go. Bang. There's another goal. Nice and easy as that. I think we've explained everything, so we'll meet you back once they either rage quit or the game ends. And there we go. The second rage quit there. 4-0. Let's go into our last game and show you our last team, which is our main team, of course. So I made my own mistake and didn't check my back line, but it's fine. We've got Gauntlet and no chemistry, but we should be okay going into the final game. So let's have a look at our opponent's team. So the first time this came around, people made the same mistake, and they put their best teams in first, and when it came to the last team, they made a mistake. Now you can see here, we're playing against someone who got 13 wins in Weekend League. They also unlocked Kudus, and they've got a very strong team. We're probably Pina up front, isn't it, Alvarez? So this is why you need to save your best team till last. We've got a very serious game on our hands here. Let's see how we get on. So immediately he's already playing it round, doing skills. So this is a good player we got on our hands here. Kind of annoyed that I made that mistake with my back line, but it's completely fine. Again, we're just trying to defend the kickoffs. We do perfectly there. Then we get ourselves a counter-attack. Had an easy pass there, but I'm still just trying to scope out what our opposition's doing. We get an early shot off, and there's our goal there. Now, if you wonder why I didn't play the through ball first, because I was just waiting to see what our opponent did in terms of mistakes. Now, you can see there, looks like he doesn't know how to defend very well. It looks like he's very good at attack, and it looks like he knows how to do kickoff as he's going out wide every time. But in terms of defending, we'll have to see. But we stopped his... give him another chance there. That's what you don't want to do on a kickoff, is just take your time, get out, play nice and slow, and then look for the mistakes. So we get ourselves a pass here. Odegaard at the bottom. Back in to Gauntlet. Moved his keeper as I just clocked it late. And now we know he moves his goalkeeper. So that's another thing we have to keep an eye on. Bit of skill. Odegaard, another goal there. Again, using our strongest team. I use this team all the time. So I know what players can and can't do. So again, we've got to defend this kickoff. That's fine. Going to go back in. That's fine. Just got to mark that middle a little bit. Watch that pass across. Second man press we need to. That's it. Push him out. That's a great ball in. I've got to be careful here. Oh, he's done me. It's going to be a goal, unfortunately. You just can't stop those kickoffs. If they get in your box and they shoot, 9 out of 10 times it goes in. Maybe 9.9 out of 10 times. So just be careful on those. Like I say, they're the best way to defend it. Doesn't guarantee it, but it's going to give you the best opportunity. As he's done the same for us. As we get our finesse, and his keeper saves it, unfortunately. But that's okay. Again, we are having a lot more chances than our opponent. The only one he's really had is the kickoff, which is fine. Like I say, they are going to get them at times. There's not much we can do about it. As we get ourselves another great save. I'm going to say goal, but another great save. So again, just setting it up slowly. Waiting for the mistakes from our opponent. If he does them, his Dragons players left out and right, centre and left, etc., etc. I'm sure there was English in there somewhere. Trying to play out and concentrate at the same time is a little bit difficult. Moved his keeper that time, and again he saves it. Oh, I was expecting the goalkeeper to move it that time. I drilled it near post. It made no difference. Let's try one more time here. That's fine. And again, we have not scored. We should be at least an extra goal up. Every single chance is a corner. Kobe. And it's a block by the AI. It's going to be another corner again. Tell me corners aren't broken without telling me corners are broken. Oh, we're giving it away. We do win it back, though. And we've hit the post. Well, there you go. So, you know, that isn't always going to go your way, unfortunately. We have to bury those chances, though, especially in the Gauntlet. I'm sure we'll get more of those. Been very, very unlucky. Again, I'm trying to shut down his counter-attack now. Watch that through ball. That's fine. Bit of a 1-1 situation. Great tackle. And now we go again. This time we're going to get some space. Dragging his players out, as we mentioned. It's a great tackle, though. Maybe needs to play it back to Odegaard a little bit there. But you can see, even I'm speaking out loud, trying to work out where my mistakes are, which is really important. We do rob him there, though. We go down by line here. Cut it back. Use technical if we need to. Into Odegaard. Into Kudus. It's a bad pass from Kudus and very unlucky. But again, nothing to worry about. Just stop this counters attack. That's all we got to do. Great little dribble to get away. Not a problem though. Still in good position. Just second man pressing to keep Robinson on Kudus. He's looking to pass it back. That's fine, like everybody else does. Great little block. And now we've got ourselves a counter attack underway. Pinged into Isaac. Goulet's going to run for us. We've got multiple options here. That's a terrible pass from Goulet because he's on no chemistry, unfortunately. But not a problem again. We will get this goal. It will come. Trying to find the space. We find it. Move the keeper and we got the goal. Again, just being patient. Managing our game time well. And we managed to get ourselves another goal there. What we did there was wait for him to make the mistake. He was panicking. Nothing to worry about now. All we have to do is defend the kickoff and the 45th minute. Two absolute bonus combinations if you want to get a goal. Not so much when you want to defend. He's got Kudus clean through there. He went to the middle instead. Now my defense. I've got to be careful. It's going to be a goal. And there it is. Unfortunately, there is literally zero you can do if they shoot inside the box from a kickoff. We have got ourselves 45 seconds to get a goal, and he has stopped us there, unfortunately. And it is half-time. So the only 2 goals he scored are 2 kickoffs, which is really normal in this game, unfortunately. Let's get into the second half now. I may make some changes as well. So we have made the changes. Fortunate for us, we have kickoff because he had it first. We brought on our 8K Messi because he's a really good sub. Recommend you get him if you don't. And, of course, we brought on the most broken card in the game, Pina. He's a great tackle there to stop our kickoff. Really good defense from him. Just got to stop the counter-attack now. Now, we know he's going to go back inside. He likes to do that. That's fine. Do intercept, rushing his passes. Oh, it's really good defense from him there. Maybe a little bit bad from me, to be honest. Can I beat anybody in DM, please? Just to stop this pass through. That's fine. He's going to go to the top. Read that. How we not tackle that there? I don't know. That's okay. Back in. He's going to try to find it into the space. Great tackle. Now he got ourselves a counter-attack. Bang. Ping pass in. Messi into Odegaard. Got multiple options here. I'm going to wait for it to get back on side. Terrible touch. We get away with it, though, because the defender did the same. Wait for the keeper movement, and there's our goal again. Basically just using composure and being calm. I think I've kind of explained what to do now, so we'll meet you back whether we win or lose. And final rage quit. We won 7-3, scored a corner. So he scored 2 kickoffs in a corner, and that's exactly how we did this. If you want to join the live streams, we talk about this on our free-to-play account. My tactics are the 4-4-1-1 is on the channel, and I will catch you in the next one.